Welcome back. Our next story is about a record-holding motorcycle jumper who spun his wheels at the Soap Lake Sand Pit for reporter Jeff Chu.
Well, there's a lot on your mind, but nothing at the same time. You know, that it's kind of cool. It's really fast, but slow motion almost. And it's when you hit that pivotal point in the air, it's almost like you reach a spot of weightlessness, and it just feels like, I don't know, bliss, I would say, for lack of a better word, you know, because it's just the greatest feeling you can get, really, because you're flying, and man's not supposed to fly.
That's Ephrata's Alex Harville, world record dirt motorcycle jumper, flying off a dusty jump ramp while practicing his technique at Soap Lake Sand Pit. On July 6 last year, Harville set the Guinness World Record for his jump of almost 298 feet. It was the longest dirt-to-dirt motorcycle ramp jump ever. He set the mark at the Horn Rapids Motorsports Complex in Richland. In May of 2012, then 19-year-old Harville pushed past all competitors when he motocross distance jumped 425 feet in Royal City. It's an injury-prone profession, but Harville seems fearless when he jumps and soars. Harville, who has been riding motorcycles since he was 4, explained why he jumps without fear.
When I was 10 years old, I was ran over by a car, and I broke my pelvis. And so after that, I kind of knew, I figured not much could be worse than what I had experienced. And so it kind of gave me, I don't know, motivation or a lack of fear, I suppose, because I knew what the pain was and that it would go away at some point.
He recovered from his most recent injury, a broken arm sustained in a motorcycle crash during a motocross race in Sunnyside. At age 22, Harville believes he has many cycle jumping and racing years ahead of him. This weekend is a big event for his racing career. He will compete against many of the best motocross racers in the world at the Lucas Oil Motocross Championship in Tooele, Utah. In the short term, he hopes to qualify against the best at the national championship. In the long ride, he knows where he wants to be.
Having my own jumping tour and racing professionally at the races I'd like to do.
He has set his long-term motorcycle jumping goal as well.
500 feet, because I hear the Snake River is 500 feet, and if I could jump the Snake River, I think I would be one up on Evel Knievel.
He says he draws inspiration from motorcycle daredevil pioneer Evel Knievel, whose first 2 motorcycle jumps were in Moses Lake and Soap Lake.
There's one famous quote from him, and it said that he just liked to make himself shake in his boots, and that's something I like to think of, because I like to go out there every day and hit big jumps and, you know, make myself feel a little scared, you know, because that's, you know, what makes you feel alive, I suppose.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Those were some impressive jumps. I have a feeling he's going to do really well at his competition in Utah. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.